There's nothing, there's no way he can help us. And even Negroes, watch this, with a white supremacist mind construct, cannot help us. Do y'all hear me? Negroes with a white supremacist mindset cannot help us. That's gonna hurt some people. That's gonna hurt organizers. That's gonna hurt organizers. Because they say, well, we should be able to organize everybody and make everybody work together and have a unity, and we all should be able to unify on these issues to get things done. No. Because if you don't have a black supreme mind, I have to step out of a black supreme mind to communicate with you. I gotta speak English. When I'm talking, I'm speaking two English. I'm speaking two languages, as y'all can see precisely. When I'm talking, I'm speaking two English. I'm speaking two languages. I am. I'm speaking, man, that nigga's the shit. And I'm speaking English. I'm conveying both of them. You feel me? One of them is my swag, and the other is the language I speak. I'm speaking my attitude, and my attitude is being communicated. You follow? So some people don't get my attitude because their Akashic record is not awakened. They say, well, who does this nigga think he is? And I'm still trying to convince them. Well, let me tell you who and what a nigger is. You see what I'm saying? So I gotta be the nigger for a minute. And I gotta break the nigga down. The nigger's actually the niggas and the blah blah. But the problem is that you don't have a black supreme mind, and you are still seeing niggers. And I got to be one in order to communicate with you. And I think I'm getting somewhere because you look like you're understanding. But I'm not getting nowhere because 5 weeks later you ask me the same question. Well, why are y'all on black supremacy? Shouldn't we just love everybody? I see what you're saying, but that's because they don't see what we're saying, because they are not what we're saying. The only way you will see what we're saying is that you are what we are saying, recognizing what is being said. That's the reality. Some people say, well, why should we help? Let's see exactly what they're doing. Let's see how they're doing or working. What plans do you have? Why should we help what you all are doing? Then we go back and look back in time. How can we not help our own in any way at any time? Do you see what I'm saying? It's not even possible not to help our own. Who else is there to help? Who else is there to work and give to? But for somebody that is a black intellectual, they'll say, well, what are you guys doing? I need to see how I can help. And why should I help black people in any way? Do you understand what I'm saying? We'll write something down, itinerary. Why do you need to eat? How much do you plan on eating? And how many times you're going to chew? And then I'll help donate. Do you see how dumb that shit is? But it makes sense. Because this is the organized way of doing things. I mean, I'm going to give you some resources and I need to know, you know. You feel me? That's why they go to the King Noble Jim Doe site. And that's why I can keep it real, because I don't give a fuck about white supremacy. That's why I can keep it real. They go to the Jim Doe site. Precisely. They go to the Jim Doe site and they don't see nothing on there. They say, well, I don't see... You want us to donate? Well, what am I going to give to? Me? Who else the fuck is it give to? What else is it to give to? We'll give to these ideas. You understand what I'm saying? I got to prove that my white supremacist mind is working by how I give. I got to prove that I have it all in order intellectually. You know, draw a map out, and I got to prove that I went to school. But you too dumb to realize giving a yawn. You got to be a fucking rocket scientist to give to your own. Huh? Wow. 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 And you know what's even wild about that? That for years I have actually tried to explain that. Like I've been trying to break that down to them. Well, this is why you should help. This is why you should do this. And you know, it makes sense because the white man is that. But come on, stop. Stop. That's white supremacy. That's a white supremacist mindset. Why would you pay your taxes to the white man? You don't know where your money goes. You've given all this money and paid these taxes on everything that you have bought. And then you find out it's a national deficit and they don't have any fucking money. But then a black man asks you for some money, you got to draw it all out and your itinerary and I'm doing this exactly and I spent that penny. Well, I'm short a penny. My budget is a penny short. Can I get by? Will you donate again? They should be willing to tribute to black supremacy. They should take pride in that there is black supreme wealth. Period. That there are black people that have wealth and resources outside of black supremacy. Period. Because what they're saying is that if you're not inside of white supremacy, you should be broke. So that when white supremacy kick your ass out, we ain't got nothing. Well, we don't got nothing. When you outside of white supremacy, we ain't got nothing for you. Why? Because we should not have nothing outside of white supremacy. Because you're only given to what is within the construct of white supremacy. But everybody come down here, they eat outside of white supremacy. They got a definite place to live outside of white supremacy, no matter how much they love white supremacy. You feel me? No matter how much they love how white supremacy looks, no matter how much good they think white supremacy is, they have a definite insurance policy in space outside of black supremacy. Outside of white supremacy. But they give nothing to that. They don't want to support a reality that is outside of white supremacy. Because the whole way that they measure success and progress is inside of white supremacy. It's inside of the blueprint. The system of progression of things. Not just black people having, but how you have is important. But when you need, that I have is more important. Do you see the point that I'm making? It don't matter how you got it. Y'all got some food. I need. But if you got money, then it's like, then it matters. Well, how y'all getting it? What are y'all gonna do with it? But when you need it, it doesn't matter what you're gonna. It matters that we're gonna give it to you. So remember that when you have, though, the importance of having. And you will want to make sure that those people on black supremacists have a lot. Because black supremacy is your only weapon against white supremacy. When they kick you out, it's your only insurance policy. Am I right? Correct. It's your only insurance policy. So the whole idea of making sure that those that you know are definite 100% black supremacists have resources and have everything they need to exist and manifest black supremacy outside of white supremacy. That should be the meditation. Period. You know we are on black supremacy. Everybody that come up here know that. Ain't nobody have no question about whether we on black supremacy. So they know when you are giving to us, you are giving to black supremacy. You're not giving to a white supremacist methodology of progress. You're not given to white statistics and white reports and Robert's Rules of Law. You feel me?